the preacher. Can I teach you, Bob the preacher? Yes, I can! Bob here. And it's Bob on abortion, termination, ending of pregnancy. Who believes that Bob the preacher stands on the side of pro-abortionists? Wrong. Who believes Bob the preacher stands on the side of anti-abortionists? Wrong. Who believes Bob, with his fat backside, sits on the fence, sits in the middle, does nothing? Wrong. No. Where does Bob sit on the abortion issue? Well, to Bob, it's not an issue at all. You see, as a Christian, I believe everyone is created equal, or made equal, or born equal, and everyone has the right to decide what they do or don't do with their own person, their own body, their being, who they are. If someone wants to have a baby, if a woman wants to have a baby, because men can't, then good on her. All rights to her. That's her right to have a baby. If she doesn't want to have a baby and is pregnant, well, given the right medical circumstances, yes, it's her choice. Her choice not to go through with the pregnancy. Who am I, and basically who are you, to stand in the way of what someone chooses for themselves? Isn't that a little anti-democratic, anti-social? Do you think that's a bit nasty? I do. I think that's very nasty indeed. I know many women who've had babies, and I also know women who've had terminations, though some would say abortion and murdering their child. You are very sick. And where was I when they made these decisions? Either side of the ledger here? I was beside them. I was with them. I was supporting them. I was giving the love and care to these women based on the decision they made for themselves. Having a baby is not an easy decision. It's hard. It means putting your body through hell. And speak to women who've had children. Yes, their bodies are torn to shreds inside, and it's not a pleasant experience. Oh, afterwards they say, oh, it's just wonderful being able to have a baby. But during the whole thing, the whole birth process, it was a bit painful. And those women watching would certainly understand. It hurt. What about those with termination? Well, that wasn't easy either. You see, mentally, women have to make a decision that will affect the rest of their lives. Same as the decision made to have a baby. They have to live with that decision. They have to come to terms with it, understand it, and then act. And I'm standing beside them as well. Because it isn't easy. It's not a light decision made on a spur of the moment like some anti-abortionists would like you to believe. No, it's not. Not like that at all. What termination means is that the woman has decided not to continue with a pregnancy. This isn't a new thing. This isn't created for the 20th and 21st centuries. This has been going on since the year dot. Only today, women don't die. Isn't that better? Isn't that a great advancement in medical knowledge and medical practices? That a thing that women have been doing for centuries, thousands of years even, will actually live after their decision. What about adoption? Idiot. Huh. You're now going to have a woman go through the whole trauma of having a child, which is not easy, and then have her give it away like it's some used car or a gift they didn't want at Christmas time. Did you know psychologically it is easier for parent separation and women's separation from the whole pregnancy thing if they actually do have a termination. Yes, it's tragic for them. Yes, they have to go through a lot of depression, a lot of pain. But psychologically, it is an easier process. They're not left with the years and years and years of thinking they are a bad person because they gave their child away. Do you see that that's not beneficial to the woman? And there are probably women out there who will agree with me, and there's plenty that will disagree with me, like men, and I won't even factor men into the decision. Look guys, our job is to support either way the woman wants to go. Our job isn't to tell them to do anything. We have a supporting role. We helped, but our help was only little. No, a bit of wham bam, thank you ma'am, and it's over. So what right did that give us? And on rights, what right do any of us have to tell an individual what they can and can't do with their lives? We don't have that right. We don't deserve that right. We've never even earned the right to do that. The only right we have as people is to support and nurture each other. If termination is chosen by a woman, then it's our support and nurturing they require. Right, simple. I do it all the time. The same as if a woman wants to have a child. They also need support and nurturing. I'm Bob the Preacher, and I'm not here to stand either side of the Great Divide and scream whatever I like to force my argument onto someone else. No, I'm here in the middle, swimming in the middle with people and women who want babies and women who don't want babies. It is their right to make that choice, not yours to make it for them. So get off your ivory towers and come down street level and understand this issue. You want to wave placards? Good on you. I don't mind the odd